We back. Right for last night. Couple good picks. Couple great picks. Start by saying shout out Lamar coming back to the Ravens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, shout out to Lamar, man.
Hold it up.
He's back in the Texas, you know what I mean? But shout out to Lamar.
Shout out my boy. But before we get into all that, man, let's cue the intro.
This is The Smoke Session, and I'm Blaze Stack Up.
I'm Mills.
And it's the podcast where we talk about sports, crypto, music, anything.
Hey, yo, Blaze, let's get into it.
Yeah, good draft. You know what I mean? The Eagles picked up 2 studs on the D-line.
And not to cut you off, but because I want to go back to your boy, you know what I mean? Shout out to Lamar, like you said, because, and you mentioned the Eagles. Our boy made about $250 million. Mm-hmm. But I want to give a shout out to Lamar, because you know if you watch any episodes, you heard me saying it a lot. I personally fuck with Lamar, let alone we know that to the guy. Lamar definitely earned his check. He made about $10 million more, I guess we could say. Mm-hmm. So, shout out to Lamar, all the running quarterbacks, the African American quarterbacks doing their thing, holding it down, getting that check, letting them know that it is a running game. Yeah. And if you're a quarterback that can run and scramble, you're very dangerous and you're worth it now. So it's more than just throwing.
But, right, it's more than that now. You gotta have it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're not, and like you said, it's a running league. You see the Josh Allen's, like you said, Trevor Lawrence's, the Daniels boy from New York. You know what I mean? Daniel Jones. So yeah, everybody. If you can't run a little bit, it's gonna be a problem.
Just like even handing off, you know, you gotta have some type of run game. You know, when it gets real bad out there through the end of the season with the cold, you know, all that, where they start ground and pound and all that. But just the same, if you can ground and pound with the handoff, but then act like you're throwing it and then fake it with the quarterback, that's why y'all were so deadly. Because y'all are always a smash mouth tough team. Y'all gonna find one running back that's good enough to kind of get y'all up the field.
Oh yeah.
But when you can kind of switch it off now, instead of me having to go like this so they know it's coming, I can just take off. It's bad. And then, you know, your guy, he was just snapping and running. They had plays for him.
Plays for him.
So, and then our guys started doing that right after, you know. So, and like you said, Josh Allen got a couple I seen where he just snapping and taking off, not even looking to throw.
Justin Fields.
All of them. Justin Fields went crazy last year. So you're very right about a good call.
There's a lot of running quarterbacks.
Very good.
I would say 80% of the league quarterbacks are now running.
See what they trying to
because
do.
I don't
Aaron Rodgers and them is kind of,
he's still moving a little bit.
Tom Brady, but like we know, they wore the pockets, you know. And Aaron was actually, we always knew he can kind of, he'll run if it little. He ain't trying, you know, but his style. But Aaron's like really just the pocket guy that we know of. Them styles are kind of going to be gone soon. The Tom Brady's, as you see, he's 43, holding it down. I don't know, maybe down there 44.
I think he retired, but I mean, other than that,
he said he coming back.
Oh yeah, he coming back.
Tom is definitely on.
So I would say Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady is the last 2 pocket passers.
Yes, I think about Breeze is going. What about the bull? Does he run a little bit on the Patriots?
Matt Jones?
He run a little bit. All right, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think you're right. Man. You called it because you know, I can't even say his name, but you know the bull off of the Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
My boy dangerous. He's going to do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I like Joe.
And that's the thing, they all do the same kind of thing. Like, they don't run.
Everybody can't run like, it's levels of the runners, you know.
Right.
But the ones that can, you know, back then, Aaron Rodgers, they used to run, he was slow and would run, though, and get out there. Peyton might do some BS. But now the runners like the Aaron Rodgers are really actually can run. You put their speed on match, only in the 70s.
You know what I mean? From Chargers.
Yeah, they
run a little bit.
They can actually outrun the lineman a little and them linebacker. Now they can really get into, you know, they can get you 10 yards easy if you give them a gap. So you're very right about that. And some of these dudes big as hell out there. Run strides and running. Yeah. Cam Newton's and all them, you know, he's done. I guess they talking about him, you know, but yeah, I guess good like draft, I said, the Patriots, good draft. You know, I mean not the Patriots, Ravens news, good draft. Couple good picks. We'll still see how the draft play out. You know, and then see how, you know, the season plays out with people getting picked up as y'all already got Odell, and you know, so people trying to make moves. 49ers wanted your guy, but y'all put your foot down. They wasn't beat. Remember, I talked to you yesterday. Yeah. Then today you came like,
he signed that.
Yeah, they wasn't beat for that shit. Yeah, they was gonna dead all that shit fast. You know,
if he was to go over there, they'd have been crazy. I mean,
just the talks they started saying, let's dead this now because we ain't gonna keep doing this with you know what I mean? Yeah. Because now the fans gonna get loyal. You know what let's just get this shit out the way and get right to it. You know what I mean? And the fans, honestly, I'm actually happy just hearing them too. I don't know what else y'all going to do, but them two just made me like, all right, good. We getting a start. We can get back to it. And I know you still got the pieces that been there, but that's a start. You know what I mean? You picking up a great receiver, and then you
Filling
got
in the holes, you know.
make your quarterback happy. So
That's the main thing, man. Shit. What else we got on the menu?
let's go right to NBA, man.
Okay. Before that, Mexico Open golf.
Yes.
It's just we ain't gonna talk about no picks.
No.
John Rahm is a good favorite though to win. Mexican Open. Tune in.
All right, remember that. When is that?
It's this weekend. Yeah.
Okay, be ready,
It's
man.
been going on since yesterday. So.
All right, so be ready, man. Be ready.
And then you said the NBA.
Yeah, we'll go into the playoffs. We might get right to the nitty gritty tonight, man. The Lakers play tonight. I don't know if this episode is going to be up tonight, but regardless, we are here. It is Friday, the 28th. Just so y'all know, we are talking about this Lakers game. It's about to go down. What do you feel like is going to happen right here? Dylan Brooks is in his bag talking shit.
Yeah.
Going 1 for 9 from the 3, 2 for 15 from the field. But he's walking off with a windmill. How you feel about this?
LeBron gonna close it out tonight.
You feel that?
He got to. Just to shut him up. Because I'm tired of him. I know LeBron tired of him, so.
And do you, what do you think about, I guess, like, you know, definitely got to shut him up. There's no way around that. And what do you think about even the fans or the critics of that? Or like, because you think LeBron can have another, you see what he had last game?
No.
He had 15 and 10. AD had 31. Everybody on the team had.
Oh, so AD went off.
Yeah, everybody. And he had like 19 or 14 boards. But everybody on the team was at 15 and down. Nobody was out there scoring. Schroeder had nothing. He was like over 3. Like, nobody did nothing.
So it was
Reeves was
AD
like
show.
5 for 17. Like, it was
See
bad.
that
Yeah.
bubble. Okay.
It was bad. And that's the thing is LeBron got to give us, what have we been saying?
He ain't gonna do it.
We need the 30s.
You're not gonna have it.
And push for a 40. This nigga giving us 15s, 20s. The one game they won, I think what he had, like 20 and 10 or 20 and 20. Fuck all them boards, man. There's some buckets, nigga. Shit crazy.
It ain't gonna happen, Blaze.
Cause this nigga Dylan Brooks ain't gonna always go 1 for 9 from that 3.
You right about that.
He does have games where he's the reason when John and wasn't there, he was helping. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
he had some shots.
he'll do something. He'll
not
have big
consistent,
shots. He's
but
not far from consistent. Yes.
He'll get you a game. Well, he'll score. 20
He'll never
points,
give up.
and you'll never know.
I seen that nigga drive to the rack on niggas. I seen him do all types of shit. Weird times too, when it's like the game is tight and he'll just have the ball and you know, like he ain't the guy to take it. Nah.
Yeah.
ISO, run right to the rack, lay up on a nigga, and then talk his shit though and run back. And I'm like, yo, y'all can't be letting him. So y'all gotta really kill this game. The game I said they won, which y'all know. If you saw it, the game the Lakers won, they were up by like almost 20 points. Probably more than that. First quarter, boom. And then out of nowhere, it goes into overtime. And we luckily won. Oh, LeBron, you can't stop him in overtime. Like, why is he even in overtime? But it is what it is, you know, so. Like Mills said, LeBron should be closing this out. That's how I feel. I'm putting my money on the Lakers tonight. We'll all see what happens tonight because I know all y'all put y'all money on them Lakers when they was in Memphis, and a lot of y'all fucked y'all tickets up. Shout out to my boy D. This is on God. I seen his ticket. He lost simply because of the Lakers. That's it. Sad. It's crazy, man. He didn't lose that ticket. Y'all lost that ticket for him. Y'all got to step that shit up. LeBron, you had 15 points and 10 boards. There's no way that shit's happening tonight. None of that coming out in the first quarter, hoping your team kick it up. No, you come out in the first quarter and kill these niggas. AD will follow up. Everybody else will follow up because you're the guy that's going to get the team hype regardless. The crowd going to go crazy. Lakers are going to be in their bag. I need 50 points from LeBron tonight. But I'm going to go right here. I'm putting this out here. I'm going to put a ticket in. LeBron James, 30 points. 30 plus points tonight.
You got him. I mean,
Has to. So I'm just making him. You got no choice. It's me versus him now. What you want to do? I can lose too. He can beat me at this, but no, LeBron. Well, let's win together, baby. You get that 30, you're going to win tonight, LeBron. You get 40, you definitely
get 40
win tonight. You
definitely
got it
win.
tonight, yeah. So I don't know what you want to do because this is the thing. I can't fully say 30 because you seen Bane and Morant had 30 apiece and 30 plus, not just so that shit. Like y'all got to score, man. And they lucky Dylan Brooks didn't make all his damn shots. He did horrible, and they still won. That's not good, man. And they won by a nice amount too. Lakers didn't even get 100 points. They had 99 points, which we always said you can't even win in this league doing that shit. It's dead. You can't get 100 points. Hang it up.
What do you think about the Kings and the Warriors then?
What's the series on that right now?
Warriors up 3-2. I think the Warriors will close it out.
I want the Warriors get this shit over with just because the Celtics is waiting, and they gotta at least get over there. Trey? Celtics won.
Celtics play the Sixers Monday.
Well, yeah, but I meant as in like, well, not that they're waiting. I meant the Celtics on the next round. So I feel like the Warriors want to kind of get into that next round with them. They ain't gonna keep playing. Celtics kind of got that shit over with good. Now it's just about everybody else because if they lose, the Warriors, they're going to be going back another game. So they going to hopefully, you know what I mean? They're going to hopefully get this shit over. Just like LeBron and them, they lose this, they'll be going playing again. So the West Coast will be riding that shit out for a minute.
So the Lakers are home. And
the Warriors are home too, and I'm going with the Warriors though.
The Warriors are home too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with the Warriors though.
Yeah. Okay.
They trying to do it, they trying, Warriors give it to Golden State, let the TV, people want to see that on TV too.
Warriors is kind of tough at home, so I can't go against them at home. That's a tough battle right there because I don't know, that's tough at home.
We're doing
dangerous at home.
No, they are. And now this is the key thing though. We're doing a podcast. How you feel about Draymond Green? What does he need to do today?
I mean, he been doing his 4, 6s, and 8s, and they still winning.
He said 4, 6s.
I guess just do what Draymond does. I guess I don't know
because these games been a little tight. Some of them, you know what I mean. Just like the series is tight 3-2, so it's like.
You sure they don't go back to?
I thought they were supposed to, but not like that right here. That's showing.
That's showing.
That is the home team every time, but we will see. But I'm pretty sure that's
this
the
is
home
game
team.
6, right?
Yeah.
So 2, 1-1.
Probably with this weird shit, and then they're probably 1-1. Then if they can seal it. If not, that 7th game is going to go wherever it's going. Yeah,
Kings.
Yeah, so
all right, yep, that's what it is.
And that's why nobody really wants that 7 anyway. It just whatever happens after that.
Same thing with the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
yep. They win tonight, go home for game 7.
Lakers better cut that shit out.
Right.
I don't know how they waited. I mean, it is what it is. You can't. I mean, I don't know. I heard lots of things about it. People trying to build up a story. I don't know. Lakers went at home. LeBron went at home. But me personally, got to get this shit over with. Get in the next round. We ain't even in. You know what I mean? Sixers been chilling.
Yeah. Sixers chilling. Heat chilling.
So
Knicks is chilling now.
Yeah, Knicks is chilling. 4-1.
Shout out to the Knicks.
Yeah, shout out to Brunson and the Knicks. A lot of people go against my boy, man. What's I'm fucking up his name now. What's the name?
Randall?
Yeah, Julius Randall, man. You're a wild guy, man, and I respect you. That's all I'm gonna say. I respect your game. You get shit done out there. And this year is showing when you got a Brunson, now you can be the kind of hard-head, wild guy. But if you got a good guy like Brunson, that's also he controls himself real good. He handles himself well. You know what I mean? He's a good leader, shit like that. You know what I mean? I watch, he dapping up the coach, everything. Like, he's definitely a good kid. So, when you got him and a couple wild guys, he keeps them all together as long as they winning. And he's doing great. So, they going to listen to Brunson. And that's why I like it. Randall rocking with Brunson.
I'm going to tell you something about Brunson. You can go back and look what Brunson said. He said, Luka taught me everything. You know what I mean? He told me I'm ready for my own team now. Now, if he say that just tells me what type of player Luka is. You know what I'm saying?
He passed the torch and kept it real with
him. Yeah, he kept it real. Like, look.
He looked at him like, you good. He's like, I can use you, but you good.
You can run your own team.
You gonna do your own team, really. The way money and some boss shit, like on some G shit, nigga, on real, go get your money, man.
Go get your money.
I'll see you in the chip.
Exactly. So, I respect Luka for that.
I like that. That was some real shit.
Brunson, we had him, and we taught him what he needed to do to be a leader, and now look what he doing. He leading. So shout out to Brunson.
Another thing, I respect Brunson because, like you said, he could have just left and fell off. Not everybody gonna do good without Luka. Maybe that was helping him out. No, he showed I can do this by myself. So like you said, he pulled a James Harden. Hopefully he finishes better than James Harden. It's shown James ain't done, but as in how James shows in the playoffs, he does bad. He's actually doing better than James because honestly, Brunson showed last year with Luka, he's a playoff player. So really, just like now. So
he played 2 games without Luka. He scored 40 and like.
He was going crazy. That's when niggas started knowing he was really like that. They was like, all right, no, we need this nigga. Because Luka was out a couple games and he was doing this thing. So Brunson really is a playoff guy. He can finish better than Harden. Let's see what his stats finish out. Harden did MVPs and triple doubles. That's different.
He probably not gonna get no MVP, but
We'll see.
He can lead a team.
Exactly, and maybe his legacy probably with still getting great numbers. He don't got to get all them different triple double accolades.
No, right?
And I don't think they getting triple doubles like Russ and them, but I think some people's careers are still finishing out looking a little better. AD, certain people, I'd still, and not just the position, but just what you do regardless as your accolades. Not everybody's triple double Russ and triple double, Harden in the games. No matter, they can't win shit in the playoffs. You know what I mean? They still can get them MVPs and then never even go to the playoffs. I don't know what's up with them niggas, but I think Brunson will have a full, stronger story how he can be the guy that wasn't the starter, the main guy, and then to go have his own team like Harden did, but end with a great story.
For sure.
And then Dabian as a coach, that's kind of crazy too. So they got a real movie by the time they shit done, really.
Oh yeah.
Don't let them bring
Brunson story.
That shit'll be crazy.
Playoffs is gonna be interesting though. We're gonna see.
And then there was like we said, shout out to Brunson and them. And like you said, Golden State will win. Well, not win, but you feel like that. And then LA, I agree.
We was discussing something the other day. We was talking about the playoffs. We got the draft out the way. What was it? Them AIs?
Oh, yeah. They said beware the AI scams. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if y'all watched the Megan movie, but if not, go watch it. Megan can do the voice, everything. They can talk how you talk, let alone cry how you cry. They can, every little hint, they can do exactly how you would say it. You know what I mean? They can talk like you if you were happy, sad, man. They got it all down pat. I seen Biggie Smalls was spitting a Mobb Deep verse and spit that shit perfect to the point I almost thought Biggie spit the verse for real. And I know that's a Mobb Deep verse, but at the end of the day, they got that shit down pat. So now, Elon Musk, I seen a video and he was talking about creating AIs and helping with it. And he was saying they're good in a way, but they're going to be bad because they're too smart and too good that bad people will use them for bad things and simple that. Or people will simply use them for bad things. And if they do, it's going to get crazy.
Right.
So with that being said, just like they're doing it for war, they're already trying to make AI, war robots, shit like that. But people are taking these smart ass AIs that can tweak their voice, putting that little computer right next to you or the AI, whatever. And they'll be on the phone like this and say, yeah, they'll call your parents and say, yeah, or call your loved one, like, yeah, I got Mill with me right here and I need a certain amount of money, or you know what I mean, or he's gonna die. And then they'll put Mill on the phone and he's gonna sound like it's really Mill, crying, sad, everything. Then they'll take the phone back and talk. And then you'll hear the AI in the background screaming or, oh, please help. Like they got it all down pat where it's going to sound like the other guy is right there or person or you. And they're just scamming everybody for lots of money with that. So if you get a weird call from somebody that sounds like somebody you know, you might have to call them back. Make sure you find them. I don't know, but don't send no money. That's all I'm going to say. Until you fully know. Because that's the newest scam going on right now. And it's happened to several people already. And the AIs, we ain't even really seeing them out here like that yet. So wait till they really come out here. It's really them, it might be a couple of rich dudes that got them or however they doing it. Right. But they getting that AI shit down. They said your TikTok, any videos you make, even like we're doing this podcast, they can steal our voice right now. We're already caught up in the game. They can do it. So any videos you make on your social media or anywhere, period, they can steal your voice and then clone it and you're done from there. They can do what they want.
It's wild, man. The world is wild, you know? That's that, just like I heard about that Cash App shit. You know what I mean?
What's going on with that?
Kilt Bull, right? Somebody killed Bull, Cash App founder. And now the government is taking over and calling it Fed loan.
So they making so much money off Cash App, they just killed it. Yeah. He was making bread off the world. Everybody using that motherfucker.
So, what I'm gonna say is this: I ain't using no Fed loan. I ain't using
anything
no
that
Fed
say
loan.
Fed in that motherfucker.
I ain't using no Fed.
That shit say Fed up. I ain't fucking nothing that say nothing.
But man, yeah, I ain't doing none of that.
You know what's fucked up about that too?
Fed loan.
They want to call it Fed loan, and they would have been the main ones like cracking down on people's payments. You can only send $600, this and that.
Oh, yeah.
They're not playing no games.
They're not playing no games with
that's
that.
really fed low right there. Y'all better watch out playing with them. So
They gonna control all our money. So we don't get into deep to all that, but just letting y'all know. Y'all probably already know because y'all use Cash App. I don't. So
well, I never seen that yet. Yeah, once that thing changes, once that name switches on mine,
okay.
yeah, I'll be cashing out everything.
Just letting you know, brother. That's all. But yeah,
make sure y'all pay attention to that. Then
that's a little crazy worldwide thing. Shit. Anything else? A little wild.
The boy from the Jazz, I don't really remember his name. Was it Marks? I don't remember his name fully. I don't want to say the wrong name. Nah, the player for the Jazz, Utah Jazz. He got to go fight the war.
Marcusson.
Yeah, Marcus. I didn't want to say his name.
Laurie Marcusson. Yeah, you seen that? Yeah.
So just throwing that out there. He's getting ready to go out there and fight World War III.
Did you realize our uniforms look very similar to theirs?
You talking about the war?
Their army uniforms
yeah.
and our uniforms.
I did not know that.
Take a look.
You talking about Ukraine or ours?
Wherever he's from.
Yeah, Ukraine. Yeah. Pretty sure he's fighting with them. Yeah.
So look at that. Take a look at that.
Damn, so they
take a look at our uniforms. Look at their uniforms.
So they trying to say we really rocking with them 100% type shit. They're like we about to go in a war with them.
It's just a little weird that they look similar. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
So you might see some U.S. troops getting. You know what? Somebody told me the draft might be coming around too, but we'll leave that for all this stuff. Yeah. So
the draft, huh?
Yeah, I heard some stuff, man. So it's just crazy because you said that about the similar suits, and it's like they're out there about to fight, and they got to bring their guy from the NBA back because it's that serious. They can't even let this proud man, hold it down and be somebody that the kids want to look up to from Ukraine and just be like, yeah, get like him. Nah, I got to go get the NBA money, make millions, buy my Lambo, and then come back to fight in Ukraine. And so
that's crazy.
It's like you said, the world, man, it's different, man. But that's what's going on.
We don't get too deep into that. We don't need them
they got
watching
that.
and monitoring us.
Yeah, y'all got it.
It's a couple things going on, and so just look, man. Everything ain't about the Kim Kardashian show and whatever else you
want to watch.
that other BS Housewives.
It's not always about the fight that they put on TV for everybody to watch.
That's just a distraction.
Exactly. Yeah, they made sure they put that out there.
Not to get too off topic, but I ain't hearing nothing from Kanye in a long time.
Kanye just said something.
He said something? All right.
It wasn't nothing like good though. It's some Kanye shit.
Right.
They after me or they trying to shut me down. But I think Kanye was actually sticking up for somebody else, and I can't remember who it is, so I just don't want to say. But somebody else is going through some stuff right now. Oh, Jamie Foxx. You didn't see he's sick?
Yeah, he is sick. Yeah.
And they said he got sick on the set of a movie he was shooting.
Oh yeah.
And they said some shit like and then Kanye, now they drugged him.
Yeah, I heard he was hospitalized.
But they said Jamie was also trying to do some shit behind the scenes, and that's why. So that's what Kanye was saying. Like Jamie was up to some shit, and they definitely said they drugged him. So that's Kanye. I don't know. Kanye said it, but
Look, like I said, Kanye ain't he a little nutty. He ain't fully crazy. You know what I mean? He know what he.
Crazy people be smart though.
That too.
Shout out to Albert Einstein.
They just don't express it in a
normal to us way. That's normal to them. That's what we call them crazy. We might be just crazy to them niggas. A whole bunch of slow niggas to these niggas. I don't know.
Exactly. 100%. So man. Shout out Kanye, man. Just stay alive, B.
That's all. I hope this was recent too. I don't know if that was recent. That could have been a clickbait video, but they were talking about Jamie Foxx. So that was the only thing I heard from Kanye. But he said they still trying to shut him down.
Recent though.
Yeah, so that's hopefully recent. That was a recent little thing.
Because I seen he was sick in the hospital. So yeah.
And the last thing, going back to the NBA, I want to talk about Stephen A. Saying Kawhi Leonard was the worst superstar. Now, I heard JJ Redick. I thought he just said the NBA, but now he's saying the worst superstar, period, in sports.
Oh, yeah?
And they said, now I think they said sports history. He definitely said sports, but I think he said sports history.
I think he did.
And I really wouldn't agree with that, no matter how much he don't play. It's almost like, it's not funny, to me, it's almost funny, but then it's not. Yeah, if you're gonna go watch the games and Kawhi just never there, yeah, that would blow my shit. Like, damn. The only thing I would say is you can't just put him on the pedestal you're putting him on. Stephen A. and everybody's so mad that he's not even showing up in this and that because it's not that he's just a regular player like a PJ Tucker, and you're like, oh, he just never plays. Pat Bev never showed up. Nobody would give a damn. Dylan Brooks didn't show up half these games. Always hurt. Nobody would give a damn. But because and even if John Morant did, LaMelo Ball is always hurt. But the problem is, y'all tried to compare this man to LeBron James. When he went to LA Clippers and LeBron was on the Lakers and he did whatever he did before that year, y'all tried to pretty much say, oh, he's about to come over and take over LA and he's the guy that's going to...
He won a chip for Toronto.
That was what it was. So I guess that's when he went to the Clippers that year. So yeah, that following year, y'all really tried to act like he was LeBron James. Like, and that's where now it's like, no, LeBron, win or lose, plays basketball every day. Give him that.
Yeah.
He barely sits out.
Very
so
durable.
that's where it's like, just for the people to be able to see Kawhi, y'all just comparing the wrong person. Like, y'all can't be doing that. So Kawhi, y'all put a lot on Kawhi's plate, and now y'all are pissed because he's barely never there. But the reason y'all want him there so much because this ain't just no regular player. He's supposed to beat LeBron out. Y'all wanted to see the Clippers really do something this year, and now y'all are really coming at Kawhi because he barely played.
Kawhi got a lot on his plate.
Oh yes, he definitely does too.
So, that ain't the story. The story is, he never plays, he always hurt. But I always hear in the story what's going on with Boy and him and his family.
Coincidental times. I never heard he had that little leg injury, but that's crazy. He was sitting out for the leg injury that game, and then the news hit while he was on the sideline that game, watching him on the TV. The shit hit the phones.
He already knew about that.
That's what.
We just heard about it late.
Exactly. It's always something going on, and it's like you said, it's probably all this stuff going. Kawhi got a lot going on.
Shout out Kawhi, man. Get better, B.
But and the main thing is now, there's another thing they said. Now, how do you feel about that? Do you think he's the worst superstar ever, or?
I'm good with it. Nah, definitely not.
Because there's a lot of things that go behind that. Not exactly. That seems worse. You know what I mean? But also now the other one is do you think he should retire? They said Stephen A. said that he thinks the Clippers should talk Kawhi into retiring. What do you think about that?
If you want to retire, you gonna tell him when to do what to do. I mean, that's what they did to Dirk. They pushed him out.
And you saying that because that's the same thing that Richard Jefferson was saying, and pretty much JJ Redick. Like, you can't tell a man when, you know what I mean? Like, he goes when he wants to go. People love this shit. Their body can't go. That's why a lot of them ride it out like they were talking about Derrick Rose. And he said it because I was waiting for him to say it. It's not that Derrick Rose got hurt. I watched Derrick Rose cry on national TV, like sad, because he knew. He felt like it was almost like, I'm trying, but it's over. He broke his shit, came back almost, broke that bitch again. But before both breaks, he was that nigga. Danner Bulls going to the championship, maybe type close to it, the division championship, and he was crying, he was sad, and they was really trying to come back, didn't work. Then finally came back, had that crazy game, went to Timberwolves or however. He even tried to come back and play with LeBron, that didn't work. So then LeBron got rid of him. So people don't talk about that. And when LeBron gets rid of you, that can fuck you up sometimes. They got rid of that nigga, and not just getting rid of you when you're having a bad season with LeBron. He can get rid of you when you're looking good, like how Kyrie. So that's why Kyrie was able to go to Celtics. They was talking that shit, whatever, that's cool. Or however they want to do it. But you can't just get off LeBron's team like Dwayne Wade. They thought it was over. He ended strong with the Heat. And that was a good thing with them people that left LeBron that year. Because he ended strong, but then that's when Derrick Rose left and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? So Crowder just kind of, he's still hanging in there doing his thing. So, But a lot of people left LeBron that, you know what I mean? And Derrick Rose was one of them. And just going back to it, you know, Kawhi can heal one day. And if he doesn't heal, that's another thing. Derrick Rose is coming off the bench. You can't just tell Kawhi to retire. You could use Kawhi as a guy off the bench. And he even said he wanted to start doing it. And people laughed. And he was dead ass. Because that's how good he is. They're like, nigga, you need to be out there. And they like, nigga, I can't. Try to tell y'all niggas, like, this is it. I know my body. Like,
right.
Try it.
And people know their bodies. So if he want to come off the bench and drop 30 in 20 minutes, that's what he's going to do.
Give it to him. Just let him do it.
Right.
that's the thing. Like, just drop his value maybe a little. That's what y'all doing. Y'all making him LeBron James. You not start picking Kawhi third on the team. Then he sits out. But really, Paul George is first. Then you got to pick Russ now. Thank God you got him. Kawhi is your third person you worry about. Start building around that. But stop making him the first guy to the point you got to drop his money a little. Do that. But I wouldn't just sit there and say Kawhi is done.
Nah, he ain't done.
Nah. I could use him. We can use that nigga for PJ right now. Just keeping it shit.
What?
Kawhi want to pop in and out when he want to.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And the real dangerous thing about Kawhi, if he wants to be an asshole, just start taking crazy pay cuts. He don't mind playing for a couple million. Niggas will pay him about $5-6 million a year or 2 years if he want to just come off the bench and play a few games. Say he can make it in the playoffs. I'll definitely use Kawhi out there. Because if you can keep PJ in them, but have Kawhi, hell yeah. Nah, you ain't never going to have a problem with Kawhi coming off your bench. If LeBron had Kawhi coming off them Lakers bench right now, just fill it in when he can fill it. They be looking dangerous out there.
Wow.
Don't let Kawhi go to the Suns for $1 million a year. Fuck y'all up. Kawhi could do some shit to y'all if he wanted to and really fuck the league up.
Yeah. Keep fucking with him.
Keep fucking with Kawhi, man.
Yeah, we know why. We know Kawhi.
And the last thing he said, I want to say this because they didn't say this. Well, they kind of did, but they didn't point out the New Balance and other stuff. Now, actually, a guy doing what we do, one of the new news, he did it, so they didn't say it on TV. But he tried to say he was the worst superstar also, not just because of his skill, but because he doesn't market this team, nothing like that, the brand, whatever. And I'm thinking, how many Lakers commercials do we see out here? Grizzlies, Jazz, the Sonics, or whatever, the fucking OK. We don't see none of that shit out here. You might see a Sixers joint. So I'm pretty sure you're going to see a little bit of Clippers joints out there, and you're going to see Kawhi on one. Now, a guy said, I don't know for a fact if it's true, but he said that he went to Clippers events, he's seen people or that go there, and they said Kawhi be at them bitches. That's what it's about. The kids are there, Kawhi is there. So he does promote the joint. So that's a cap that with Stephen A. said. Then when it comes to promoting the NBA, I do see Kawhi, like obviously when the Clippers is out there, he's a guy holding the ball. You got to come to the joint and get shot. And they got to put that together to get you out there, Kawhi, before you get. So Kawhi comes to all the shit to make sure you got him out there on billboards, wherever you got to do it, he's there to get that done. He ain't been balling all season, but he been balling in that New Balance commercial. That motherfucker been on. So all of a sudden, I see Kawhi average. So him advertising whatever he got to do, he's there. Can't say that motherfucker. He on the sideline and the craziest news in the world happened on top of you want to say his knee hurt, whatever, and he was there. Somebody's like, why? And that's what they said. Why are you sitting if anything snap out of it and get on the court? But that news that he got, we ain't gonna talk about it, but they know that. Some people ain't playing through that shit. He don't really want to be there.
Right. Who want to play basketball on that shit?
And that's the thing. He got a real, like, you know, he could lose somebody off of that now. We don't know how to. And if he doesn't lose that person, the reason he's not, because he's going to have to fix that problem. Simple as that. Who else going to do it? The money's coming from Kawhi on that shit. So he has something to handle, believe it or not, right now, today. Kawhi is handling something real serious right now with his family. So, that's all I wanted to say. I feel like he gets shit done, man. Besides, you got to get on that court a lot more. That's all. And if not, just drop the pay. That's all.
Yeah, I agree.
But you don't need to retire. But anything else?
That's my man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a Kawhi. That's my boy.
Guys,
So whatever he got to go, do to get right, I'm with him 100%. You got to sit out. Make sure your family good. That's that family first, because the NBA don't give a fuck about you when you get old.
When you tell they talk about him, and I will say this: when your dad gets, because Richard Jefferson would say his dad got shot in front of him at 16 years old. That's just to start him off, and then going into trying to live life and be regular, getting all the ups, but not being able to share it. You know what I mean? The way you lost a person, and you seen it, so it's just like I don't know. That's why when people make fun of him, how almost it's crazy to sound dead he is, just mute, you can't really.
Yeah,
he probably just lost all the love, and he was a little hood kid, right? I think, or something like that. So for him, I know he was active out there, but once that happened, he probably just stopped talking to everybody. He You know what I'm saying? So that I know he was a talkative kid at the time. You know what I mean? And even if he wasn't, he just shut down because of that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Andrew and Manny, for example, they were really quiet kids, but they talk when they get around people they like. Mm-hmm. I feel like Kawhi, like when that happened, it just, you know what I mean? So it's not really, I ain't gonna knock him. And I know he talks with his teammates and stuff, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's being hard on Kawhi, man, because that's how bad, honestly, I'll say this, Kawhi. They're being that hard on you because they really think you're that great. Mm-hmm. That's all. It ain't being hard on you or coming at you all crazy because you just, and it's not right how far they taking it. Stephen A says certain things too strong and hard and crazy, and Stephen A, that's how he got there. D, as my boy said that. So that is how he got. He's going to talk about anybody. So we can't be mad that he's not just talking. Now he's talking about you. They talk about JaVale McGee, everybody, but now it's okay. That it's not okay to talk about Kawhi. I think everybody jumped to the defense of Kawhi because it's Kawhi, mm-hmm. and also what's really going on. But with that being said, I just know Stephen A and them really are coming at you real crazy because they really think you're like the level of LeBron James, and they just want to see you out there on that court and get it done. Mm-hmm. That's all.
I agree.
Anything else you got?
Nah, man. Look, shit, like one. Or what you want?
One last thing I was gonna say. My album is out. The Easy Way Out. Make sure you get that. Yeah. Booth Life.
Booth Life is dropping soon this summer. Stay tuned for that. And that's it, bro.
That's it. You want to make sure y'all know, man. Music is still always dropping, man.
Music is always dropping, man. Just gotta stay tuned. We still winning. We just ain't gonna post everything up. Just send in your pics if you do. And hit the like button. Subscribe.
Like he said, man. Like one, roll one,
pull one. How about